Have you ever wondered if, even in the face of adversity, it's possible to emerge stronger and brighter? Today, I'll take you to a place long forgotten by many, a place where hope and renewal rise, even in the darkest of times. This is a story that celebrates the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. A reminder that even after the fiercest storm, nature finds a way to bloom once again. Get ready for a journey through the enchanted forest, where an ancient tree teaches us about perseverance and the true essence of resilience. In the heart of a nearly forgotten forest, there stood an extraordinarily imposing tree, known as the Tree of Life. This ancient and majestic tree rose proudly in the center of the woods, with roots deeply entwined in the soil that held secrets of past ages. Its vast, lush canopy offered not only shade, but also a home to a diversity of creatures. Birds, squirrels, and various other animals found shelter among its branches, forming a vibrant and harmonious community. The fruits hanging from its branches were the most desired in the forest, known for their unmatched sweetness and nourishing qualities. Animals from every corner of the woods visited the Tree of Life, as it was affectionately called, to savor its fruits and bask in the peace that its powerful presence provided. Under its canopy, it was common to see young animals of various species playing together while the older ones rested, sharing stories of the many springs they had witnessed under that very green shelter. The tree, in turn, felt deep satisfaction in being the beating heart of the forest. It not only sustained life with its fruits and shelter, but also delighted in the harmony and joy of its tenants. The wind that whispered through its leaves carried laughter and songs, melodies that told the ongoing cycle of life it helped nurture. This peaceful and joyful coexistence, however, was about to be tested by forces beyond the control of any forest dweller. An omen in the air indicated that changes were approaching, changes that would challenge everyone's resilience and spirit. The scent of moisture in the air hinted at something impending. Leaves rustled restlessly as the wind gained strength, signaling the arrival of a colossal storm. As the sky darkened into shades of gray, lightning cut through the horizon with intense flashes, followed by thunder echoing across the vastness of the forest. The tree, as ancient as time itself, trembled slightly as the wind turned furious. Its roots, though deep and strong, felt the relentless assault of the gale. The animals, who had lived in almost perfect tranquility until then, grew nervous in their nests and burrows. Birds huddled close to the trunk, squirrels pressed themselves into crevices, and all eyes were lifted to the canopy that had always been their sanctuary. Then, with a force that split the sky in two, a massive lightning bolt struck the tree's canopy. The intense light and heat from the impact instantly set the dry branches ablaze, transforming them into crackling embers. Smoke began to rise, blending with the torrential rain that now fell without pause. As the flames fought to survive against the downpour, despair gripped the animals, who fled to save their lives, leaving behind what had always welcomed them. The fire, though subdued by the rain, was a terrifying sight, symbolizing the destruction of a refuge and an era of peace. Watching the tree being consumed, the forest community felt not only immediate fear, but also a deep loss, as if an essential part of their lives was being torn away. The fire lasted until the last embers were extinguished by the relentless rain, leaving only ashes and memories of a gentler time. The forest fell silent, a dense, mourning silence as the rain continued to fall, washing away the scars of the stormy night. After the devastating fire, the animals, still deeply shaken, found shelter in other parts of the forest. Over time, life went on, but the memory of the tree of life and its generosity remained alive in their hearts, coloring many of the days that followed with melancholy. Months passed, and the forest landscape began to renew itself with the changing seasons. However, the spot where the tree of life once stood, now a mound of ashes, seemed a dark reminder of past losses. But the squirrel, optimistic and unable to resign himself to the sadness that this sight inspired, decided to visit the place, driven by an unwavering hope. To his immense surprise and joy, in the center of the ashes, a green and vibrant sprout emerged, a sign of persistent life, rising from the depths of the devastation. With his heart overflowing with happiness, the squirrel hurried to share the discovery with the other animals. The news spread quickly, and soon a small gathering of forest dwellers surrounded the sprout, their faces lit up with smiles. What followed was a spontaneous celebration of resilience and rebirth. Inspired by the rebirth of the tree of life, the animals made a solemn pact to care for and protect the young sprout, which symbolized a new hope. As the years went by, the tree grew, surpassing the majesty of its predecessor. It offered even more fruits. Its leaves were greener and more abundant, and its roots sank deep into the fertile soil. This new chapter in the life of the forest taught everyone an invaluable lesson. Even in the darkest moments, hope can flourish, and with care and dedication, the new can often surpass the old in beauty and strength. Moral of the story: in times of adversity, when we seem surrounded by ruin and desolation, it is essential to remember God's promises, which are beacons of hope in the darkness. The story of the tree of life, reborn even more majestically from the ashes, is a powerful testament to the capacity for renewal that faith offers us. According to the prophet Haggai 2, verse 9, "The glory of this latter house shall be greater than the former," a promise that assures us that the best is yet to come. Just as the tree, our lives, marked by trials, betrayals, and disappointments, can also be restored and even elevated to a more glorious state. In these moments, it is essential not to give in to despair. We must trust that God, our Creator, who accomplishes the impossible, is meticulously orchestrating every detail of our lives, even when current circumstances seem insurmountable. Faith enables us to see beyond difficulties, trusting that each adversity may be the prelude to an imminent victory. By maintaining unwavering faith and moving towards the purpose established by God, we open our hearts for the Lord Jesus to restore our peace and joy, bringing them back amplified. Therefore, in every challenge, remember that God promises not only restoration, but also a transformation that enhances the beauty and strength we already possess. Take courage in the certainty that today's ashes will bloom into tomorrow's joys, and that each step of faith brings us closer to a reality filled with greater hope and glory. Believe in divine restoration, for your promised victory is surely on its way. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. May God bless you.